Hello, I'm Angelo Howard.
Hello, I'm Christian Matos. So the purpose of our experiment that we performed in class was to take creatine monohydrate and see what the best molar solubility of it would be in 3 different solutions. One in creatine plus just water, one in creatine plus pre-workout or caffeine, and then one of creatine plus whey protein, essentially trying to see what is the most effective method of consuming creatine, which is a really popular topic in exercise and in people that take supplements to work out. So we performed our experiment, and I'll let Angela go over the hypothesis.
So our hypothesis for this experiment was if creatine monohydrate is dissolved into 3 different solutions, being water, water plus pre-workout, and water plus whey protein, then the solution with the highest molar solubility of creatine monohydrate will be the solution with just water and creatine monohydrate.
So essentially, we just think that that's the best way to consume creatine, is just by itself if you're looking to maximize your body absorption of creatine. So our methods, we did the 3-step methods. We obviously created each solution, one solution of just water, one solution of water plus a little bit of pre-workout, not enough to mess up the concentration, but just to have some present to see how it affected the creatine, and one solution of creatine or water plus whey protein. So the first step we did was just to determine the molar solubility of creatine in water just by itself. Took 1 gram of creatine, put it into 50 milliliters of water, mixed it up, and then with every single step, we would drain the excess solute, so we would just weigh what was left. So just dissolved creatine plus water. We would weigh the solution, just the water, beforehand, and then we would weigh it after we added the creatine and drained out the solute that didn't dissolve, and then we would compare the weight of the dissolved solution versus just the water by itself. So when we did that, we took the difference and we determined that as the weight of creatine that was dissolved. We would kind of just convert that into moles, convert that into the molar solubility, and our molar solubility for creatine just by itself is 0.058 moles or 14.286 grams per liter. We essentially did pretty much the same thing for every step. We just changed up what the solution was. So for the second step, it was creatine plus pre-workout. I believe it was 1 gram of creatine and then just 0.1 gram of pre-workout mixed with 50 milliliters of water. Weighed it before we added the creatine, weighed it after we added the creatine, and we filtered out the solution to get rid of any excess solute. And I believe with that one, we got a molar solubility of 0.929, which is a little bit less than what the creatine was when it was by itself. Did the same thing for creatine plus whey protein, being the whey protein solution before, and then we added the creatine, weighed it again, saw the difference in dissolved creatine, filtered that one as well, and then determined the molar solubility by conversion of, that one is 0.896 molar or 13.36 grams per mole. Every solution being approximately 21.9 degrees Celsius. So Angela is going to go over the comparison of our results.
So our results did agree with our hypothesis that the highest molar solubility of creatine monohydrate will be with just the solution of just water and creatine monohydrate. So the creatine alone had a molar solubility of 0.0958 molar or 14.286 grams per liter. And for the creatine plus the pre-workout, it was 0.0929 molar, so a little bit less than the creatine alone. And then the creatine plus the whey protein was 0.0896, which was less than the creatine pre-workout and the creatine alone. So from these results that we gathered from this, it verified our hypothesis that creatine alone is the best way of your body to absorb creatine.
Yeah, so if you're looking to consume creatine in the most ideal way so that your body absorbs the most, looks like by itself is the best way. Thank you.
Thank you.